Hello everyone, welcome back to ICT class, and this is video number 26. Hope you all are fine and safe. So what all things we have discussed in the last class? We have discussed about an activity of using sliders in GeoGebra. We have opened the software GeoGebra by using application education GeoGebra. From there, the last activity is basically related to the mathematics. There we have drawn a circle by using the slider. Okay, when we click on the slider, we have given the minimum 1 and the maximum 5 units, and after that we have started the animation so that you can see the circles are drawing with 1 to 5 units radius. You can see the circles in animated form. Okay, and also just we have moved to the last part of this chapter, and there we have studied about the software, and that software name is Stellarium software. It is basically related to the science. We can see by this, the sky with stars and moon. We can see that of every location, every regions, the sky we can observe by using the software name Stellarium. Okay, so this is the Stellarium software in figure 5.9. This is the main window. There we have changed the location to Kolkata, and we have noticed the sky, the status of the sky, how the sky will looks like in Kolkata, and also we have adjusted the day and time by using the day bar time window. Okay. And you can see when we open the Stellarium software, you can see status bar and toolbar also. Okay, so today we will be going to discuss about constellation. Did you heard about the constellation? You can see the stars in the sky in particular groups. We can name it as constellation. When you look clearly, as we grown up also, we are so much interested to look to the sky. When we see a particular type of stars, that means when it is look like in a particular shape, it is more beautiful for us to see. That is known as the constellations. These constellations are considered by us as an imaginary figures. Okay, we can consider that constellation as imaginary figures. So, how we can see this constellation, how we can observe such constellation by using the Stellarium software. So that we will be studying in this session. Okay, so for that we have to open application education Stellarium. So let's wait for it to open. Yes, so now this video I am shooting at the night time, so you can see the sky night. You can see the sky with full of stars here. When you click over here, you can see the status bar and the menu toolbar. Okay, so when I click over here in the triangular position, you can see the status bar and toolbar. It will be coming in the correct place. It will not move and come like that. It will not happen. Just by fixed, it will be standing in the correct position, so that we can make use of these tools for doing the activities. So now we are going to see the constellation. Already it is the night time, and when you check here, this is the time of Kannur. The place is showing is Kannur. The sky you can see here. If we want to change the location, we can make use of this location window, and we can type the appropriate place here. Okay, but let it be Kannur. There is no that much deal in changing places and all. Okay, so here I am going to find out the constellations, how I can see the constellations in 3D effect. So for that, you can see here in status bar, you can see constellation lines, constellation labels, constellation art. When you click here, you can see the constellation lines over here. Okay, the group of stars in particular shape. When you look in the sky, you can see that. Okay, so when you click here in the second position, you can see the labels, the names you have called different constellations. We have Hydrus, Dorado. We have given different constellation names. That is Leo. These all are some of the examples of that. Next, if you click on the constellation art, you can see the imaginary figures, which is of animals or the reptiles, or you can see the birds, you can see there. So these all are the imaginary figures which represents the constellations. So when we move this, you can see like this, the imaginary figures. You can see the snakes over here. Okay, and with the you can see the labels also, that means the sculptor, phoenix. These all are the different constellation labels. Okay, so from here, if I am going to select, okay, if I am going to select Leo, Leo is one of the constellation, so I am going to select Leo. Here you can see the search window. When I click here, I am going to select Leo here. So just a second. Yes, it is over here. So for seeing these all things, this is beyond the earth. This constellation is beyond the earth. So for seeing the constellation figures beyond the earth, we can click on for seeing the constellation beyond the earth. We can click on the option deep sky objects. So when we click here, not deep sky object, just a second. Yes, ground. We can click on the ground. You can see the option here. So here you can see the constellation, imaginary lines or the constellations which is beyond the earth. Okay, not this when we move to the upper portion, you can see the constellations in the sky, and if you want to see the constellations beyond the earth, you can click on the option ground, so that you can see the constellations here. So from here I am going to select, I am going to search for Leo. Okay, you can see here Cancer, Gemini, Capella, Auriga, Orion. Okay, so these are some of the other constellations. So from here I am going to select Leo. How we can select in search window? When you click Leo, yeah, automatically you will be getting the Leo here. Okay, so here you can see the stars over here. So when we click here on the each star, you can see the names of the stars. Already I told the constellations are the imaginary lines. So when I click here also, you can see the name of the star, Sosma. Okay. And also if I click here, here it is already, it is given Regulus. We have to correct that portion, we have to click then only it will be getting selected. Yes, Regulus. In the same way here also we will select, it is not coming. Correct that portion. Yes, Denobola. Like that you can see the different star names. So in the activity it is given, you can see, or I think all of you took the page activity, it is in the page number 70. You can see the table 5.1. Here they are asked to write the name of the star of Leo. Okay, this is the constellation Leo. So here you can see the group of stars. So there are four stars you can see here. So you have to write the name of the stars. Already the two stars name is given, Denebola and Regulus. So when you click here, you can see the other star's name. I already showed that. So we have to click over here and you can write the correct name. Yes, algebra, like that. Where after clicking you have to write over here. Okay, so this is of that activity about the stellarium software, and next we are going to find out the ecliptical line. Okay, you can bring the ecliptical line in the range of visibility either by dragging the mouse or using the arrow key in the keyboard. Okay, ecliptical line, that means you already know that our sun is also a star which is nearby the earth. Okay, those we can name that ecliptical line. How we can see the ecliptical line in the window in our stellarium software, so that also we can see. For that there is an option here, sky and viewing options window tool. When we click on over each options, you can see, you will be getting the name over here. As it is of yes, this is the sky and viewing options window. So from this window we have to select the option markings. So from the markings options you can see the celestial sphere. So here you have to select and option select elliptic of date. Okay, after that when you close this window you can see a line over here. Okay, you can see a line which is going through our, you can see here, elliptic of date. Okay, this is the elliptic of date. So this is the line which is going through the constellation. So for seeing the elliptical line we have to click on the option sky and viewing options window. After that you have to, this is the sky and viewing options window. So this is not, sorry, you can close this. So this is the skying and this viewing options window. From there you have to select the subtitle markings, and here you have to select elliptic of date. Okay, so that you can see the elliptical line. So this is all about the constellation and stellarium software. So in stellarium software we have studied about the how to find out the location, how to set date and time, how to find the constellation lines, constellation labels, constellation arts. We already saw the imaginary arts of that is the constellation, and also we have find out a particular constellation named Leo, and we have marked the stars you can see in Leo, and also we have found out the elliptical line also. So this much is the second portion which is related to the stellarium. Okay, so we can log out from here so that we will be out from the software. Okay, so next we are directly moving to one more one more topic we will be going to discuss over here, and that is about the RAS mole. Okay, it is basically related to the molecular formula of 3 allotropes. Did you heard about the allotropes? I hope you have studied about the allotropes. Here you can see the RAS mole is a software developed by Roger Sale. You can expect the questions, theory questions from this like that. Who developed the Rasmol. It is a software developed by Roger Scale to observe the three-dimensional structure of molecules. If we want to see the 3D structure of molecules, we can see by using this software. The three-dimensional form of molecules will be shown in different colors in graphic screen. We can see it in the different colors. Usually the extension files named protein data bank or .pdb are given as the input. These molecules which we are giving as the input in this Rasmol software, it will be in the form of extension .pdb. The full form is protein data bank. So here we are going to identify the molecular structure of 3 molecules, that is of diamond, graphite and fullerene also. So here it is given only about the diamond and graphite. So let's see where we can move to the diamond and graphite. So for that, before we have to open the Rasmol. So for that we have to go to application, same education. Here you can see Rasmol, 2 options you can see, classic version and GTK version. You have to select GTK version. You can maximize this. There is a black window here. We have to open the molecules. File, option open. From there, in user, in school resources, already I have given that. In standard 9, you can see a folder name PDB. Okay, when we click here, you can see the different molecules over here. So from there, I am going to select diamond. Okay, and click on open. You can see the diamond over here. If I want to see it in a 3D option, you can see here, display. You have to select ball and stick so that you can see the diamond in more clearly in 3D option. So here, if I want to find out the carbons, okay, you all will be knowing that it is the combination of the carbons. Okay, so the wireframe model normally if we open the Rasmol software, you can see the wireframe. This is the wireframe model. Normally it will be open like this. If we want to change, we can select the ball and stick model so that it will be looking like this. Okay, so here already you will be know diamond, fullerene and graphite will consist of the carbons. So if I want to find out the number of carbons here, we can click on the option view, command prompt. Here you can see you have to write select carbon. When click enter, you can see the number of the carbons here in the diamond. So 331 atoms are there in diamond. In the same way, if I want to see the diamond in different color, I can write here color red. When we click enter, you can see it in the red color. Again color blue, you can see it in the blue color. Okay, so this is the one thing. Next, if I want to input another molecule, we can open application, education, Rasmol GTK version, open this file, open in user, school resources, standard 9, PDB file. From there I am going to open graphite. Click on open. So this is the graphite, the form it is in wireframe model. This is the wireframe model. So from this I am going to change to ball and stick model. This is the ball and stick model. If I want to find out the carbons, you can see an option, see view, command prompt. Here you can write the select carbon. Click on enter. You can see 200 atoms are there in graphite. If I want to change the color green, click enter. You can see it in the green color. So this is all about the Rasmol software. You can see the molecules. We can see different this molecules, or we can see this you can see here in activity 5.13. It is this last activity. They have written that find out the PDB files of diamond and graphite molecules, which are the allotropes of carbon. You all will be knowing that what are allotropes. So here we can find out the diamond and graphite molecules in 3D effect by using this Grassmol software. I already given it as the video, so you can write here the characteristics. It is already given. Okay, so you can write here. So with this much this chapter the chapter practical lab in computer, it is finished. Okay, so we have studied about, in this chapter we have studied about GPlate software, which is related to the social science. We have studied about GeoGebra related to the mathematics, and Stellarium and Grassmol, which is related to the science. Okay, so today we have discussed about the constellation and the structure of diamond, fullerene and graphite in Grassmol software. So I hope it is clear to all of you. Those who are having computer, practice the activity. So see you in the next class. Thank you.